Welcome, Sagittarius. This is a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Be sure to check out your other placements just because you might get a bigger picture of the energy going on for you. Remember that it's a collective reading, so not every energy is going to match every person. Use your intuition about what makes sense for you and see these readings as a bridge to your own intuition, to your own inner knowing, and what it is that wants to come up within you. That is the most important part here. I'm Wendy Irene, founder of GiveLoveCreateHappiness.com. Please come join me there if you feel called to. It's my creative space in the world that has readings and other things as well. Okay, so let's get started, Sagittarius. I'm always excited to do this reading because Sagittarius is my moon sign here. So I have just shuffled these cards. And if it does resonate with you, please do like the video because it just helps me know that this is making sense for you. Or leave me a comment and tell me how it makes sense for you or what's going on with you. I love hearing from you guys. The first card is the Queen of Wands. This is an amazing card to get for Sagittarius because Wands, fire, that is your energy. This is you being in a really powerful place within your energy. The Queen of Wands is just really passionate and attractive, and like she's got this fire about her. It's just you like being in your power and looking amazing, and people seeing you as like this beautiful fire, right? And someone who's got a lot of passion. It could be that you're following your passion in some way here. I very much feel like for most of you that this card is you because that's what's coming out first. But like, what an incredible card to come out first. This means that you're kind of in alignment with yourself, which is amazing. This is the Hierophant card. This is a card of Taurus. This is a card of standing by your beliefs. This is a card of tradition. It's a card of stepping things up to the next level. And if we're talking about a relationship and you feel this is about a relationship, it's about taking things to the next level or deeper commitments. It's also this card of, people seeing you as this Queen of Wands and coming to you for, or looking up to you for like spiritual advice in a way, because the Hierophant is like the spiritual guru. So you just feel really, really like you're shining here in your own energy, that you're the Hierophant, a very high vibration place here. And grounded and knowing your beliefs and standing by them and, being this. I'm trying to think of another way to say it besides high vibe energy that you are, but that's really what it is. It's, you're just being this incredible energy of light that you are here. We have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel that some of you might be making a decision about something or juggling two different things, trying to decide between two different paths here. But I would not worry because like you being in your elements here as a Queen of Wands and having the Hierophant here, you're going to be in the divine place that you're supposed to be. It may feel like, like you're trying to make a decision or a choice, but I'm confident that the path that you go on is exactly the one you're meant to be on here. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Maybe there, it could be you're deciding about a relationship. It could be just that you're deciding about a job, where to live. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for my Sagittarius friends? You might just feel a bit conflicted is what I'm feeling, like a little bit conflicted. But like, don't forget that you're in your power, okay? The Devil energy is coming out. So there might be something that you feel very attached to. But the Devil energy is also like it can be, when it's in balance, it can be this beautiful balance of light and dark, right? Like fully accepting of yourself. It might be that some of you are making this tough decision. Actually, I'm really seeing how one person is facing one way and the bottom, and the other person is facing the other way. Like, which direction do I go? You may feel like you're really attached to something, but there might be part of you that's like longing to head in a different direction. Or it might be that one of the situations that you're in might feel like it's a little bit holding you back. I don't know of a better word. Like, I don't want to say toxic, but maybe like it's just, you might feel like you're unsure if one of the situations that you're in is actually right for you, is what I'm feeling here. The Chariot card. So you will have fast moving action. This is fast moving. That's the universe stepping in. Okay, so know that the universe is going to bring you fast moving clarity here, is what I believe. Or there'll be like this fast moving action in the direction that is in alignment for you. So have no fear here. It could be that there's this fast moving energy coming in for you as well that really helps you feel like unstuck, or like gives you the clarity that you might be looking for. I love when I see fast moving action because, feeling stuck sometimes can feel like it lasts a long time. So that the universe is coming here and stepping in and bringing something toward you, Sagittarius, and this is a very positive thing for you. You have the Five of Wands, but it came out in reverse, and I don't always do reversals, but it came out upside down, even though it's not shuffled upside down in my deck. So I feel like it is very much meant to be upside down. And 5 is about change. 5s are about change. And the 5 of Wands, like, it could be maybe that there's this end to this competition feeling. Like, maybe you feel like someone was trying to compete with you. And I know how yucky and negative that energy can feel. We're really brought up in a world where people are taught to be really competitive. It's like, instead of having a spiritual perspective on everything and knowing that there is no other you, that there is what is right for you is not for anybody else. Like, there is no need to compete. Nobody else can be you, right? But we're brought up in this world that's like, oh, it matters what school you go to, it matters what job you have. It's not that. We know, those of us like with this higher spiritual perspective, that's not what matters. That competitive, how much money you make, all of that stuff, like, that isn't what matters, and we know this. And it doesn't mean that we don't sometimes have people around us who are in that energy and this feels yucky and doesn't feel good, but whatever this energy is of trying to compete with you, it feels like there's this end to that, which is the beautiful thing. There's this, it feels like it's just ending. Like, come on, you can't compete with the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. Like, you can't compete with someone in their power and in their elements. I mean, and there is no competition. We are all, divinely who we are supposed to be here. 9 of Cups, this is really beautiful. This is you understanding that your happiness comes from within you. Because although, like, love is very fulfilling, at the end of the day, our happiness is up to us. Are we making choices that make us happy, that are right for us? Do we realize that somebody else's mood or energy, it isn't on us, right? Like, our happiness is our responsibility and comes from within us. And this is you choosing your happiness, choosing to be happy, no matter what energy is around you. This is like you, like, no, happiness and peace and joy, that's my path, and that's what I am sticking to. And gosh, that's so beautiful. And then, like, that only amplifies this beautiful, attractive energy of yours here, because, people sense that. 2 more cards, the Empress and the 7 of Wands. Empress is about you feeling good about yourself. This makes sense with the 9 of Cups, because part of your happiness is when you really accept and love yourself, like, love all of yourself. And it's also this fertile energy I feel like beautiful things are being born from you here. The Seven of Wands is like, yes, you may be going through or have been going through some tricky situations with these crocodiles, but you're on the top of the water here with your wands just swimming right over it, passing right over them. These crocodiles can't get to you, okay? It may feel like they're trying, but like, come on here, you're the Empress. This energy, your happiness comes from you. You're not going to let anybody steal that from you. Okay? You don't let it hurt your confidence here. I feel like with the Empress coming out, it's like this reminder that don't let this tricky situations where there's people like, that competitive energy, don't let it hurt your confidence, okay? You have the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. This is like, you've done the work on yourself here. You've really integrated yourself, the light and the dark and the beauty within you. And because of this, you have the Ace of Swords, this brand new beginning. This is, I feel like this is this clarity too, because swords have to do with the mind. And it falls right underneath the Chariot. So I feel as though you're having this beautiful clarity coming in. And part of this is like this really understanding your worth and you really understanding your happiness and how beautiful you are here. And that there is this competition, there is no competition. Okay? Couple more cards. This is beautiful. The Sun card, the Knave of Pentacles, and the Judgment card all together. Two of these are major arcana. The sun, the light is shining on this clarity. The light is shining on this new beginning, on this fast-moving energy coming in. The Page of Pentacles is like, it's also the Knave in this deck. It feels like this message of stability, something very long-term, something very good for you, be really good for you financially too. And like the universe is bringing this in with this judgment call. It's making things right for you. You may have gone through a lot of tricky stuff and the universe is like bringing in for you what you deserve here. So don't forget to know your worth and know what you deserve. The universe does. And the universe is shining a light on this. The universe is shining light on this stability, this, it could be a message about money. It could be a message about money coming in some way here. Also could be a message about something long term, but the Judgment card is the universe. Look at the universe has your back. You are supported here. You are beautiful, Sagittarius. I just love this reading for you. You feel so beautiful. Feels like you just blossoming into yourself, which is just gorgeous. Let's pull a couple more cards from this deck here, the Saints and Angels. The bottom of the deck was triumphant. You are having, you're having your sun here. You're having your bliss, your happiness, like you are triumphant. You have overcome this, whatever this energy was that felt like crocodiles or competition or whatever, like, because you know that, like, no one can disturb your peace unless you allow that, right? No one can take your happiness from you unless you allow it, and you're the Empress here, and you're the Queen of Wands, and you're the Hierophant, and you're just, you're like, why would I give that away? Why would I give my power away like that? Why would I, let that energy take space in my life? Okay, activist. Oh, this is beautiful. Activist. It has a picture of Mother Teresa here. I like to read from the book in this one, so let's read this one. Sagittarius, it doesn't surprise me with that fire of you that you've got the activist card. You're guided to champion a cause such as a social issue, a charitable group, or a person in distress. Like Mother Teresa, you can single-handedly make a positive difference in the world. She'll act as your guide in this matter if you ask for her help. Notice, so you can, if that's what you want to do, you can ask God, you can ask the universe, you can ask your guides, whatever feels comfortable for you. Notice which issues arouse your passion or anger and make a commitment to serve in some capacity to heal those situations. This is really interesting because I was just getting really worked up this week because I was seeing the stress that was that some of these young girls that I'm around were under because of school, and I just feel like they don't have that spiritual influence in their life, that like bigger perspective, like, you know, like as much as you want to try your best and everything, like this isn't the most important thing in life. So don't let it steal your joy. Don't let school steal your happiness. We get so caught up in like competing for grades and competing for, you know, what job we're gonna. It's not what matters in life. But if you don't have anybody with a spiritual perspective around you to be like, yes, you should try your best, but follow your heart, right? Don't buy into the competition of the world. For me, that's what I was feeling worked up and passionate about. So it's really interesting that this comes up. It's like helping pass on that, like, that it's like you want to like give people this spiritual blanket of comfort and knowing that they are where they're meant to be and that they don't need to worry and stress as much. Okay, let's keep going. Your soul wants to express itself and make your opinions known. Use your expertise and life experience, such as business skills, writing abilities, or speaking talent, to help along your chosen cause. Donate time or money to related charities and agencies. You'll feel energized by your activism. Saint Mother Teresa lived as an example of how much good work one individual could do. She was born in 1910 in Albania under the birth name of Agnes. She became a nun at the age of 18 and took the name Teresa out of respect for Saint Teresa. When she was 36 years old, Teresa received a divine calling to serve God amongst the poorest of the poor. Within 2 years, she began a ministry for the impoverished people of Calcutta, India. She and her sister nuns cared for the starving and dying citizens. Today, more than 500 missions and centers worldwide carry on the legacy of her words. Faith in action is love, and love in action is service. By transforming that faith into living acts of love, we put ourselves in contact with God Himself. And that is just so beautiful here. So, speaking of that, like if you are feeling this desire to give back and you're feeling motivated with this activist energy, with this fire that's within you, I have shared below in the description box below this video, I always share, or I have been sharing lately, my personal favorite charity that you might want to check out. It's called the Let It Be Foundation. It means a lot to my heart. So if you are ever looking for some way to give back or feeling called to, take a look at that charity. I would love for you to know about it. Okay, let's pull one more card here for you, beautiful Sagittarius. What other messages does Sagittarius need to know? Higher education. Interesting, because I just mentioned education. That is interesting. I mean, I think education is such a beautiful thing, but it's not meant to like steal your joy from you here. I can't believe education came out after my little rant here. That is interesting. Okay. Your angel is guiding you to gain further education, either by attending school or through independent study. And I would say independent study is something I do a lot. A long time ago, I did go to college, but now I find myself really studying the things that I feel passionate about and doing it in my own way. Okay, so higher education refers to instruction with a spiritual basis. So this is a message for you to study topics that capture your true interests. For instance, if there's a spiritually based service career that you yearn for, now is the time to begin looking at furthering your knowledge in that area. This may mean attending formal classes, reading books on the topic, or working with a mentor. Give any worries about having enough time, money, or skill to your angels. You're being pushed to learn more as a result of your prayers. For increased fulfillment, trust that this door is opening for you at the right time and walk through it with full faith. Begin with the simple steps, such as researching various classes on your chosen topic. Even though you may feel that schooling will take time, remember that you will be alive and doing something during that time anyway. You may as well use your days wisely by investing in something meaningful. By pursuing higher education, you'll gain newfound wisdom, higher self-esteem, new friends, and exciting opportunities. I feel like for some of you that this is an alignment for, it's going to put you around people that are like really uplifting and good for you. It's going to put you around people, around new people that are like really in alignment with you and are, it's like you want to surround yourself by people who uplift you here. Okay, I hope, Sagittarius, you got some messages that were helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me here. And don't forget to like it if it resonates. It helps me know. I would love for you to subscribe if you feel called to do so. Thank you so much for those of you who are already subscribed. You guys all mean the world to me. And it's an honor to do these readings for you. I love this time together. I hope you have a beautiful week. And I will see you again soon, Sagittarius. Bye.